A restaurant owner has been arrested for selling to the public food prepared with water used in bathing corpses in Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom State Police Command has arrested a female restaurateur, Mrs. Gloria Edet, popularly known as Madam Honeyfood, for allegedly cooking food with mortuary water in order to attract customers in restaurants located along Itam Road, Uyo. Mrs. Edet was reportedly arrested on Wednesday after she was exposed by a mortuary attendant who claimed she was owing him money for 3 months. According to reports, the morgue attendant told the police that Edet visits him daily to buy the water he used in bathing corpses so that she will use it to prepare the food she serves in her restaurant. On interrogation, Edet confessed that she uses the water she buys from the mortuary to make the charms she uses in preparing the food she sells to attract more customers and make more money. She said because of the charms, anyone that goes into her restaurant to eat will automatically be addicted to eating her food. The woman is reportedly detained at the police headquarters, Ikot Akpanabia, Uyo. This life, we have to be careful. But one thing is that you cannot even be careful enough. You can't be careful enough. Those areas you think are, oh, maybe this area, this kind of a thing cannot happen. But there are other things happening in that area that might not even be related to this whatever you are talking about. Oh, you can say, oh, I eat at home, I don't do all these things, I cook my food myself. All of those things that you are buying, the raw material you are buying, how do they prepare them? That is another thing. But it might not even be in the area of food. It might be in the area of other things. You talk about spiritual things, you talk about physical things, you talk about many things. This life, you have to be careful, but you cannot be careful enough. Just do your own bit, and that is it. And one thing I believe is that by the time we begin to get some secrets about some things, and it will be changing the narratives. Oh, but at the end of the day, at times you don't just even know what you need to do, because you might not say, oh, every time you have to be cooking for yourself. A time will come, you even the so-called well modified place, you think everything is okay. Do you even know what they do there? Oh, you want to go to all this more expensive restaurants, with class. Do you know what they do there as well? Do you know what they do there? It's just unfortunate that the world has degenerated to what we have now. It's unfortunate. At some point, in those days, when it's still happening, of course, it was the rave of the movement as at that time. They will tell you, people who are frying akara, a lot of testimonies, a lot of confessions were made concerning that. They will tell you are using blood. But ordinarily, you see that it is what is it called? It is oil that they were using, red oil, palm oil, red oil. That is what they use. Well, but they will tell you in the spiritual that it is not a red oil, it's not palm oil. They're using a blood. How can you just, a lot of things happening. And don't forget, even in the so-called developed countries, if you know what is happening there, you will open your mouth. Of course, they will paint themselves that they are good, they are this, they are that, but a lot of things all over the world. It's not only peculiar to Nigeria. It's not only peculiar to your area. It's not peculiar to your state alone. A lot of things. This world is full of evil. That is what I understand. The world is full of evil. You see a lot of people say, Akwa Ibom people forget it. Even in the Yoruba land, you see that people doing all manner of things all over across the board. If you hear what is still happening when it comes to this Fulani Esme, most of the people always coming out to tell us that these people don't even eat their cows. People that this Fulani people, whether all of them, but you have heard a lot of things. You even eat nama, that they even sleep with all those nama for rituals purposes, and they don't even eat it. So what do you have to say to that? Just like I said, everything you have to be careful in all areas. You say, oh, I cook my food myself. Like I said, all those things, how do they prepare it? Go and hear the testimonies. Maybe I'm going to do that video. Hear testimonies about those what they do with those cows and how it multiplies. We have heard a lot of things. Maybe at some point you say, I beg you, I don't even want to eat a cow meat again. Again, there was a time they were telling us, don't eat corned beef or all this corned beef. That in China, the way they prepare it, since that time, when I even heard it, or even eat corned beef, once I hear that, once I see corned beef like this, I will just like, the story will just come to my memory again, and I will just lose my appetite. They will tell you that they are using babies. They will, all the baby dead babies. They will crush them together. They will do it, they will grind them, and they use it as a this is those were the things we are hearing. Even in Europe, they will tell you the rate at which they manufacture their food. They will use chemical, all this whether cucumber, all this whatever. They will use paint to paint it. Even some fish, you begin to see those ones are not even happening in Nigeria. Fish, they will tell you it is nylon they use. Even rice too. They say rice, the rice nylon. I mean nylon rice. So the world is full of many bad things. Go to even all this Western world, their food is rubbish. They will be looking for what is it called? They will be looking for what do they call this? Organic food. Yes, organic food that we even have here in our country. That is, we even throw them away. We don't even cherish them. It is what they cherish over there because when it comes to corruption in food, in this food production, is a different thing entirely. Rubbish. Even go to the pharmaceutical company as well. We are not talking of those who are importing fake drugs. The real people who are even doing drugs. See all the corruption that is going on. Even in terms of food in Western world. That's why most of them, they talk about obesity. Oh, this is GMO food, this and that. The way they prepare the food is on another level. So it's all over the place. It comes in different ways. It just comes in different ways. So, and I think that this woman, she will really explain herself. But the funniest thing is that will not still make her to stop, other people to stop. Other people will still do it. This is not the first time we've been hearing this whole thing from time immemorial. We've been hearing all of these things. So it is not a new thing. We've been hearing them. So you have to be careful, but you cannot be careful enough. Just do your bit. Just do your bit. As you are hearing all these testimonies, then you'll be able to say, oh, okay, let me adjust myself. Or you continue to adjust yourself until when you are satisfied. Well, anytime I read things like this or I hear things like this, it saddens my heart and make me worry about eating outside, and such are many all over. May God help us. Please, my people, under what section of the law can this woman and the man be charged? Endangering the public health, okay? No matter what the devil gives you, he must disgrace you. Jesus gives the true riches with peace of mind. Some of them are not even eating that food. Instead, they will eat bread and drink coke. Okay? Even the coke, do you know how they prepare it? Even the bread they are eating, do you know even how they prepare it? That's another thing. And that is the situation of those Fulani S-men they talk about, that they don't even eat their cow, that they sleep with their cows, that they use it to do all manner of things. Police supposed to arrest morgue attendants. Chai! So, lots of people must have been eating the food made of corpses direct from mortuary. Not everywhere, not everywhere. It has been the ways of life of Ibibio people. Oh, you want to talk? Once you are not serious, if you don't have any meaningful thing to say. Oh my God, this is happening all over the place. Happening all over the place. So, if those who are open-minded, you know that all this is all over the place. It's not really peculiar to one tribe or whatever. Just like the Fulani where they are talking about. What of those who are frying akara with blood that they've confessed several times? Does it mean people are not eating akara? They are still going there. A lot of all this buka, all this cook mama put here and there. Even the so-called refined restaurants. What are you talking about? She's a demon. Very wicked. She has to be persecuted. This attempting murder. So guys, let's have your take in the comment section. Thank you.